We could use double angle to solve trigonometric equations. One of the examples here we have prove that or solve the equation that cosine 2 theta equals cosine theta. So we'll apply cosine double angle. If you remember the formula for cosine double angle, you could do it here, cosine double angle. It will be, we have like three different formulas. The best way is to just get cosine. So it will be 2 cosine square theta minus 1. That's cosine double. We have another formula which is 1 minus 2 sine square. We don't need it. And we have cosine square minus sine square. We don't need it. So you equal it to cosine theta. Now we could solve the equation. Subtract minus cosine theta from both sides. So it will be 2 cosine square theta. Let's insert minus cosine theta in the middle, and then minus 1. Then cosine minus cosine equals 0. We could factor. If you remember, 2x squared minus x minus 1. We could factor it. Factor trinomial. We'll do that here. 2 cosine theta will be 2 cosine theta times cosine theta. And negative 1 must be negative 1 here times positive 1 here, because negative 2 cosine and positive cosine, if you combine, will be negative cosine. So we have two terms multiplied equals 0. At least one of them equals 0. So 2 cosine theta plus 1 equals 0. And you have cosine theta minus 1 equals 0. So in here, we subtract 1 from both sides. So 2 cosine theta equals negative 1. Then we divide by 2. Cosine theta equals negative half. And here as we add 1, then cosine theta equals 1. And this is our target, by the way. Our target is to solve for theta. We need to find theta. So to do that, we will do the opposite here. So theta equals arc cosine, or cosine to negative 1. Arc cosine of negative half. That means what is the angle that its cosine is negative half. And here is arc cosine, theta equals arc cosine of 1. Well, we know that it's this will be 90 degrees and equivalent. And cosine of 60 is a half, but cosine of 120 is negative half and equivalent. Could be in third quarter, second or third. And if it's in second, will be 120. If it's in the third, it will be 180 plus 60 is 240. So let's make sure that our calculation is correct here using graphing calculator if you wish. So we do that here. Make sure that your mode is in degrees. Then we do that here. Second cosine of 1. Enter. Then it will be 0. Here is will be 0. And we calculate negative half, so second cosine negative 0.5 give us 120, but we have many solutions for negative because cosine is negative in second and in third quarter. In second would be 180 minus 60 would be 120, and in third would be 180 plus 60, it would be 240. So the solutions here, theta could be 0 or equivalent. Okay, and here theta could be 120 or equivalent. You could express that to radian formula, pi, or you could keep it in degrees.